Gun violence ripped through New Orleans over a 24-hour period. 5 separate shootings claimed 3 lives. He described what the gunfire sounded like.
It was like a movie, you know, say ta 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 ta.
We are working an active murder investigation. What we know right now is that there are 3 individuals in the home that are deceased. There is 1 survivor. The important thing now is for anyone who has any information, please contact us right away. Detective Barnes is here representing Crime Stoppers. Please call Crime Stoppers. Please call Homicide. We can use any information about anything you know about this incident.
I was a member of the New Orleans Police Department for 22 years. Went there straight out of high school. When I first started, I used to think poverty and violence were the only major problems in the city. But as time went on, I got promoted to detective, and I learned that the violence and the poverty are just symptoms of something more sinister. A paranormal ailment, an infection. Now, to be honest with you, there's no good place for me to start telling or stop explaining or to tell this story. So I'm just going to tell you like it is. The city of New Orleans has a gang of bad shit. Vampires. And I'm not talking about movie shit where they float around drinking blood. I mean psychic vampires that actually are the worst thing that you can ever imagine. Then there's all these abductions, the sex trafficking of women and children, the spirit cook, and it's all tied together into this neat fucking bundle and ball of negative, bad energy that leads this city down a road of destruction. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever considered where exactly the real wealth is? I mean real money. Not the person who's got the $200,000, $300,000 job that's struggling to pay their bills. People that you see on TV with the mega yachts, the mega boats. Think about it. Where in the fuck do they live? What I will tell you is this. We have our fair share of billionaires here in this city. And some of these people are old money. I mean old world money. Now all this stuff started to come into perspective and make sense to me when I was asked to work a detail at one of the Mardi Gras balls. The Mystic Crew of Comas. Now let me break this down for you plain and simple before I go any further. The Crew of Comas was founded in 1856. 1856. You do the math, over 200 years ago. Old world shit. Old world money. Like I was saying. I'm at this ball. First of all, these people ain't like you and me. I don't care if you're black, white, Indian, straight, gay, however the hell you identify yourself. These people not like you and me, everyday hardworking, struggling, striving, enjoying life, raising kids type of people. This ballroom had this weird sense of calm and arrogance to it, an aloofness that you could cut with a knife. I'm there, and these people are going through the motions. They're dancing, toasting, walking around. And as I'm walking among this crowd, I don't feel comfortable at all. I mean, not one bit. Just the way they looked at me made me feel small. And I'm a huge man. Now I'm walking around and I notice that the door to the backstage area is open. I think to myself, this is a ball, not a concert, so there's no backstage VIP and there's probably nothing going on, but I'll go check anyway. I walked up to that door, not realizing that this was going to be my very first time witnessing a vampire drain the energy out of someone. And even as I explain this to you right now, looking back on that moment, I didn't have a clue as to what I was seeing. I slid my head inside of the door, taking a look, and what I saw was a man standing there with this old woman. She was in a wheelchair, and by old, I mean 90 plus years old. She looked like the Walking Dead to me. Listen, I hope you enjoyed the preview of the Dark Waters premium content. This particular story, which you can hear the rest of the story, well, the rest of part one of the story is available now at iamdarkwaters.com. But just to tell a little bit about this story is one of the ones that I've been holding on for over a year. This set of stories from this gentleman. When I went to Coast AM, these are the stories that that gentleman was sharing with me about his life, his encounters, how we had that how we used to, and still I guess we do. I just don't have to connect with those new guys, but used to have a paranormal task force here. So you guys, if you haven't signed up for premium service at imdogwars.com, I'm telling you, I'm giving the goods away. I'm going in. So like I was saying, for the rest of this story, head on over to imdogwaters.com, sign up, become a premium member, and you'll hear the rest of it. Now, to those of you who are sitting there saying to yourself, God damn, why would he do this? Why would he drop this story? Forget about all of that. At some point in time, you will have $3.99 to sign up for the premium membership service. And when you do, you'll look back on that moment right now and realize that, hey, man, it's one of the best decisions that I've ever made. I mean, it was great. It was awesome. It's scary. It's fun. So if you don't have the money now, forget about it. Eventually you'll have it. But in the meantime, I am going to be dropping content for you guys. So it won't be as much, but there'll still be stuff coming here for you. So until you get together and you're ready to rumble, it's cool. All right, it's your boy Dark Waters signing out. Love you. Talk to you later. Happy Sunday.